Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Jadenntube. Here to manifest that I'm going to be on Big Brother. Bitch, I was on Big Brother. I won Big Brother. I played one of the most dominant, best, most skillful, charismatic games in Big Brother history. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. First and foremost, bitch, I'm back. We are back. We are actually back in the office. We're back in the office. I'm trying to. I would love to get permission to like decorate this place, but I'm only going to be here for like another like what 6 to 7 months, which honestly is a very long time. So it's like, why wouldn't you decorate it? But I think I would have to like ask for permission. And after last time, you guys know when I got fucking kicked out of here. Um, obviously I'm not the only person who uses this, so I'm probably not going to be able to decorate it how I want to decorate it without getting like permission from like a mass group of people who used it before me, and I'm just not going to do that. I'm not putting myself in that position. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys all had an amazing new year. I had a very memorable year. I had a very memorable year. I think towards the end of the year I started realizing like, okay, Jaden, shit is turning around in different ways. In a lot of different ways, shit is turning around. And this is the year of the star, bitch. It's the year of the star. I already know it. You already fucking know it. So there's literally just like no denying it. It's in the water. It's in the sky. It's like written in blue ink, bitch. Like it's solidified, it's certified, and it's down pat. But speaking of today, because I actually am not having the best day, got a fucking ticket. That stupid rat ass, white, pale ass, sickly looking, sickle cell, sickly looking ass bitch can fucking die. Like, I fucking hate you, and I hope you get the big C, bitch. I hope you get cancer. No shade. I hope you get cancer. I hope you get dementia. I hope you get all that. I hope you get the worst fucking stomach ulcer of your fucking life. Like, I hope you get insane cramps. I hope your fucking tire blows out on the freeway in the rain. I hope your family is in the fucking wildfire right now. Is that going a little far? Maybe. Possibly, but I really wanted to get that off my chest. And honestly, watching this back, I'm going to be probably a little disgusted by it. Well, disgusted is like a really, really, really strong word. Not disgusted, a little gagged probably by what I'm saying, because I don't like speaking so like aggressively and so like, rah. You know what I mean? I don't like speaking like that because I think it's kind of gross. But I actually fucking hate you and I genuinely hope you die. Like when I say that, I actually mean it. Especially you, because I understand that you're doing your job. Cool. Fuck you. You're an op. That's what you want to do for a living. You're fucking old ass, bitch. I know you stink. You're fucking old ass. If that's what you want to do for a fucking living, bitch, do that. Okay, cool. Um, but I feel like you're targeting me because, bitch, why did you get my car? No other cars around me, or actually, my car, no other cars in that row of lots. You know what I mean? No other cars. Bitch, you got my car, and then I caught you all the way over here. And then as I'm walking to my car, bitch, you saw me. You fucking saw me, and then you started walking back towards your car that was kind of parked close to mine. Long story short, I've been having a long standing beef with Taps. I fucking hate them. Officer 18, if you ever see this in your life, I hope you don't, because I hope you don't make it past the next fucking 6 months. Okay? I hope you die in a place far away from your mother and your loved ones, and I hope no one gets to say goodbye to you. I hope you're in a sick, deathly, disgusting position that you literally have to like piss and shit yourself to make it out and then not make it out. I hope the only airtime you get in your existence is like on Channel 7 News for like a brutal fucking attack that was caused upon you by like a bear or like an unknown creature. You know what I mean? I hope you're identified by your fucking ribcage. Like I hate you. But that's enough of that. I don't want to start this podcast off with hate. Get insane cramps. I hope your fucking tire blows out on the freeway. And now that that's off my chest, I we're just gonna spread love, and we're going to get into my New Year's resolutions. Media of the week is actually going to be like, I don't want to say it's long, but basically, bitch, I'm just gonna let you guys know now. The media of the week is going to be Baddies Midwest. It is what it is. It's not going to be music. It's going to be Baddies Midwest. It's going to be brain rot television because that's all I was watching during Christmas break. And I have some things to say about it. I do. I have some things to say about it. And we're just going to get into it. I'm trying to be as coherent as possible on this. And honestly, let's just get into it because the first New Year's resolution of 2025 that I'm having for myself is consistency. I'm really trying to be consistent. I'm really trying to be consistent in a multitude of things that I'm doing, especially when it comes to like school and class. Like last year, I did really good with consistency. Going to school, kind of like holding myself accountable because I was being held accountable, especially for fucking attendance. But just holding myself accountable for myself. And I actually, thinking about that, I didn't ask if we had attendance for my first class that I went to today. But anyways, I'm trying to work on consistency. I have class at 4 o'clock that I want to go to. It is recorded, so do I have to go? No. Do I know that? Yes. And it is a psychology course. I'm already done with all my psychology courses. The only reason why I'm taking a psychology course right now is because I am also a human development minor. But the human development classes that I need require a prerequisite, and the prerequisite classes are filled up. But if I take developmental psychology this course, I can take all three of my human development courses next quarter and I'll be cool. How do I look? Is it giving, bitch? I just got a haircut. I just got a haircut. I wasn't able to lay my hair down today, like, to the best of its ability. I pull out the fucking blow dryer and everything. I wasn't able to give that because I like refuse to wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual to like actually do my shit. And that's actually why I was gonna do my makeup right now because like I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do my makeup because I don't necessarily want to say I'm having a bad day, but shit is like it's clicking, but it's clicking down, and bitches are pissing me off. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I'm pretty, and I'm gonna get even prettier on you hoes. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do my makeup, but I don't know. We'll see. So first things first, consistency. I really want to start working on posting Jadenntube like once a week, like on a specific day, like really lock in on what I want to do with Jadenntube. I'm starting to kind of, I don't want to say realize, but okay, my hands are ashy, but I'm gonna put some lotion on, and we're just gonna hope that um they weren't ashy and they weren't seen. Um, but yeah, I just want to definitely work on posting Jadenntube on like a specific day, really locking in on what I want Jadentubes to be about. Remembering the purpose of Jadentubes was all about me, bitch. It was all about me. It was all for myself. And it was all to work on, speaking, big brother, consistency, working on my manifestations. You know what I mean? So I don't think I need to put so much pressure on myself to really like lock in on, bitch, am I just contradicting myself? I mean to say that I really want to lock in on consistency when it comes to Jadenntube in terms of like posting, filming, which I already was doing, posting, filming, and editing. That's what I want to be consistent in on Jadenntube. And I also want to get rid of the pressure of like, I guess 1 hour episodes. I think that's honestly fucking unnecessary. I don't think anyone, like for an hour, I'm one bitch. And I'm starting to realize why people have co hosts, like why all these other podcast shows have more than one person because, bitch, one person talking for 1 hour, like, nigga, what are we doing right now? Like, what the fuck are we doing? But like I said, that's what I mean when I say I need to remove that pressure of like, Jaden, what the fuck are we doing speaking for an hour? Who the fuck is listening for an hour? It doesn't matter who the fuck is listening because that was never the purpose of this. It was never to garner an audience. It was never to gain appraisal or anything like that. It was literally for Big Brother. It was for Jaden. It was for me. And honestly, when I come here, I always get good vibes. You know what I mean? The lady who runs the podcasting room, she was telling me like, today's just not it. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, same bitch. Like, it's literally just not fucking it today, is it? You know? So it just made me feel like I was less alone. Like, I'm not the only bitch out here having a bad day. I'm not the only bitch out here being targeted by bad energy. And I don't need it. I don't need to let it affect my entire fucking day. Oopsie. You know what I mean? So, really just working on consistency when it comes to anything that I'm doing, whether it's class, Jaden working out. I've decided I don't want to be skinny anymore. Came to that conclusion a couple days ago. So I think I'm gonna start working out, but I unfortunately have like gym anxiety. So I don't like want to go to the gym, but I do want to start working out. Um, so with that, with fear anxiety, literally I'm telling myself not to fear change, to go ahead and embrace it and everything. Everything is really just for fun and nothing fucking matters. You know what I mean? Look at the climate we're in. We live in America. Like our president, no shade. Like it's not even like a no shade situation. That nigga is a joke. Like he's actually a fucking joke. Like this shit is not real, guys. Like I think a lot of the things that we consider coincidences and a lot of things that we leave up to, like, oh, he's just an airhead, oh, he's just stupid. No, I don't think we need to be following with that anymore. I think we need to be assuming that everything that is happening is purposeful and very intentful. And everyone who's saying fuck around and find out, I feel like you bitches are old as fuck. Like, I don't know who in their 20s is saying that. Every bitch who said that is at least over 35, no shade. Um, but like I said, everything that's happening in like politics right now and with the economy and with the world climate and the fucking fires and shit like that, everything is a fucking joke right now and nothing is being taken serious. So why should I take it serious? Why should I take anything serious? I should just like live, laugh, and love. One thing about posting on Jadenntube is that it inevitably lowers your care for judgment when it comes to other people. And I think when you stop caring about what other people are thinking about you, you stop caring about what other people are doing. You know what I mean? When I start minding my own fucking business, I start assuming that everyone else is minding their own fucking business. You know what I mean? So if I feel like people are being less judgmental to me, I'm going to in turn be less judgmental to everyone else. Also want to try to take less fucking water breaks, but this shit is fucking hard, bitch. I'm gonna try to stop smoking before Jadenntube as well because well, I was like, I want this Jadenntube to be, I don't want to say different, but like I guess just more put together because I actually have like things that I want to talk about, which I constantly fucking say and then I constantly get fucking off topic. But again, getting rid of that expectation and getting rid of that pressure of like what Jadenntube needs to be and realizing that this is just for me, bitch. It doesn't fucking matter what the fuck I talk about or in what fucking order. You know what I mean? Bitch, click record, put that shit in CapCut, and hit upload. What are we tripping about? What the fuck are we tripping about, my nigga? What the fuck are we tripping about? Like actually, what are we tripping about? I literally have like 2 episodes. First of all, I have like 4. In reality, I have like 4, but I know 2 of them will never ever be posted. But these other 2 I actually recorded and was just like watching it back, and I was just like, I don't really like these, so I'm not gonna post it. But like, what the fuck are we tripping about? Literally, what the fuck are we tripping about? Um. So yeah, I want to dye my hair. That ties in with the whole thing with change. I want to dye my hair. I want to dye my hair like a burgundy red color, and then put a black star in the middle. Um. I think my hair's thinning, but I think my it's getting better. It doesn't look as bad. Ah! It doesn't look as bad as it did a couple days ago, or not even a couple days ago. It doesn't look as bad as it did in fucking December, November ish. Um, I was taking these like anti-anxiety medications, and I'm also gonna be talking about like some ins and outs of the year. And one thing that's in right now is sobriety. One thing that is in right now is sobriety. Did I just tell you guys I'm getting high or I'm currently high right now? Yes, yes, and I'm off Adderall, no shade. But during December for like a couple of days, I didn't have a car when I was out there, right? And no shit, I didn't have money. I didn't have any fucking money to spend on weed. So once I ran out of the weed that I bought from Davis to SoCal, I was out of weed and it was what it was. I couldn't do anything about it. I'm literally scraping stems for weed, smoking the dust, bitch. I have to input a clip. The only way I can make myself feel better about what I'm doing right now is by recording it and possibly uploading it on TikTok, hoping it doesn't get flagged. Currently separating my stems from weed from about 4 or 5 years ago and getting the weed residue and putting it in the jar. I'm literally picking off weed from stems and smoking that. And I got my fix in. No shade, I got my fix in. But at the end of the day, when I went to Southern California, I also didn't bring any of my anti-anxiety medications. So not only did I not have that, but I also didn't have any fucking weed. And let's go ahead and add in the fact that I actually, in real fucking life, have OCD. You know what I mean? So for the first couple of days, I was like really struggling. I didn't even want to sleep in my room because for some reason I convinced myself like it's literally fucking disgusting in here. Like I can't. I convinced myself that it's fucking disgusting in here, and I'm like, I literally just fucking can't be in here. And I was sleeping on the couch. And I was literally just fucking sleeping on the couch for just for like 2 days until my grandma told me like, hey, I don't want you sleeping on the couch anymore. I know that's uncomfortable. And literally whatever my grandma says I will do because I love her so fucking much. So I'll do whatever my grandma says to make her feel more comfortable. And she didn't want me sleeping on the couch. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna sleep on the couch. I just need to go and disinfect and clean my room, like deep clean my room. So I went and did that and started sleeping in my room again. But I didn't have any after that whole situation, I didn't have any weed, didn't have any anti-anxiety medications for about 3 days. For about 3 days, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call my weed dealer. And what that really taught me is that I'm not an addict. Okay, pause. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Give me a second and let me explain myself. Because also another is maybe I should explain myself more, which goes all the way back to 2020 when I'm telling y'all, fuck explaining yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to no bitch. Fuck them. Feelings. Like, you don't have to explain shit to nobody. It's like, why do you have to explain shit to anybody? Like, but for me, I'm like, maybe I do need to explain myself more because sometimes I feel like I don't always get my point across, and maybe it does need to be addressed and things do need to be understood on a deeper level. I am very complex and very dynamic, so maybe I do need to explain myself a little more. Another water break. Sorry. Um, yeah, so I was like, maybe I do need to explain myself more. And I think to just go ahead and give a little example about that, I recently uploaded I recently uploaded a video on TikTok, and y'all know I'm on my TikTok shit. Like, I just post on TikTok for funsies because who the fuck cares? I posted this video on TikTok basically saying that middle class people who are middle class, who are evidently middle class, the way you're showing off your home, oh my God. And this is what I mean. Maybe I should explain myself. But let me just say what I said, and then we're going to unpack it from there. Actually, let's just watch what I said. Let's actually just take a look at what the fuck I said. So we all have a let me screen record. So we all have a good understanding of what the fuck I'm talking about. I like secretly hate the super rich kid trend. Like, first of all, for the rich kids who are doing it, you just didn't hear the song, clearly. And for the poor people who are doing it, a lot of you guys aren't even poor. You're just fucking dirty. You literally just showed me 3 different bathrooms with 3 different decorative styles, and all of them are fucking dirty. All of you hoes have a black ring around your tub. That doesn't make you poor. It makes you filthy. I like secretly. Okay. 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 So I think it's clear why I don't necessarily want to sit up here and say why I. How do I explain this? Do I know what I said was wrong? In a way. Was I wrong with what the fuck I said? No, not really. But it's not what I said, it's how I said it. You know what I mean? So, this is what I mean when I say I think I may need to explain myself a little more, because in the explanation video that I made, I'm basically saying that in the video I'm not talking about poor people. Okay? A big key word and a big thing about the video itself is that I'm saying when people with 3 different bathroom sorry, hold on. Let me gather it. The video isn't even about poor people. What I'm saying in the video is, and who I'm talking about in the video is, I'm talking about people who are cosplaying as poor, basically. Like I said in the video, 3 different bathrooms with 3 different decorative styles. I'm basically trying to emphasize the fact that these people are not lower class. These people are middle class. And that's not to sit up here and say that just because you have a big home, it doesn't mean that you are, you know, that you're not lower class. Apparently, there's this thing called fucking house poor. What the fuck ever. You guys make shit up every single fucking day on this app. Apparently, house poor is when you have a big house, but you're financially poor because you have to constantly like fix and keep up with your house. Whatever, bitch. Move on. So, I understand that the size of your house does not equate to your economic status all the time. Is it an indicator? Slightly. We can't sit up here and say that it's not, but that's not the case and that's not the situation for everybody. Okay? So, when I said 3 different bathrooms, 3 different decorative styles. Okay? If you hoes are decorating your bathrooms with 3 different aesthetics, that I think should be a pretty indicator of your fucking financial status. You know what I mean? It's like you're clearly not poor because you can afford a lot of things. You can afford decorations, but you can't afford cleaning supplies. That doesn't make sense. And my issue with the videos that were coming out is you guys are showing me this big ass house. And I'm not gonna repeat myself, bitch. I said what the fuck I said earlier. It doesn't equate to your fucking economic status. But you guys are showing me this big ass house and it's really nice. It's just hoarded as fuck. It's just hoarded and has a bunch of shit around, laying around, a bunch of boxes. Your fucking sinks are clogged. Your fucking refrigerator is dirty. Your microwave is filthy, bitch. And like I said, all you hoes have a black ring around your tub. That doesn't make you poor, guys. That does not make you poor. That makes you dirty and filthy. Just because you are dirty, and a lot of the comments were saying, well, it's the parents' fault, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then let it be the parents' fault. It is what it is. Your parents have poor fucking organizational habits. It is what it is. But again, just because your parents are hoarders doesn't mean that your family is poor. Just because you kind of live in like a dirty conjugated area, a kind of hoarded area, it doesn't make you poor. A lot of people who are actually poor are clean. You know what I mean? And that was the issue, is that we were equating cleanliness to economic status when that's just not fair to the people who are actually poor, because a lot of poor people are actually clean. You know what I mean? So it was 2 ways that people were viewing the video. A lot of bitches just felt hit, no shade. A lot of hoes were basically just letting me know, hey, I'm a size 8 shoe. Go ahead and put that bitch on my foot and lace it up, because a lot of you hoes were just wearing it out. I mean, like wearing it through and wearing it ragged, bitch. Like you hoes were running in those shoes and it fit perfectly. And it literally fit perfectly. So I feel like a lot of bitches were just hit. A hit dog is gonna holla, and you bitches were screaming bad in the comments, saying, I have a dirty home. I have a dirty home. My parents are hoarders. It's not my fault. Okay, cool. But if you guys have like, I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say media literacy because I don't really think that's what it is. But if you guys were actually able to like comprehend the video, I'm exaggerating middle class people who actually have money but are just dirty, and then saying like, oh, I'm poor. Bitch, you're not poor. You're just dirty. You're literally not poor. You're just dirty. Stop cosplaying as poor. A lot of people are very afraid to say they have money. They are. I would never in my life call myself poor because I'm not poor. I'm simply just not fucking poor. It's okay if you're poor. No hate, obviously. And it doesn't sound like I'm hating. Just because I say I'm not poor doesn't mean I'm hating on poor people. It's, damn, see what I mean? And this is the shit I'm talking about when I watch it back and I'm like, But like I said, I'm not poor, and I think it's disrespectful for people on TikTok who are cosplaying as poor to say they're poor, because you're showing me you know, like I said in another video, you bitches are showing me your clogged plumbing, and instead of unclogging your sink, there are people who actually don't have plumbing, period. You know what I mean? There are actually poor people in America, in your city, in your town, who don't have like lights, and they don't have a heater in winter, and they don't have fucking running water. Sorry, I was gonna make it. That's not funny. Um, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've known, like, I'm not poor, but my family, bitch, my mother made it out, motherfucker. Bitch, my mother made it out on my soul, bitch, on T. My mother made it out. Okay, so I don't know what the experience is, but people very close to me do know what the experience and what that life is. And I'm thankful that it's not me, but I think it's then disrespectful to sit up here and be on TikTok, in your dirty ass fucking room with your own private bathroom, saying I'm poor because you don't know how to fucking clean. Because you don't know how to clean your kitchen, suddenly you're poor. That's not fair to the people who are actually in the slums. And that's basically what I was saying in the video. And that's what I mean when I say I think I may need to explain myself more because maybe some things do get lost in translation. Not everyone thinks the way that I do. Some people are fucking stupid. And literacy literally is dying. And even with that, I know that we say literally a lot when the word literally isn't being used in the correct context. What we mean to say is figuratively. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of sure. I'm honestly not like 1,000% sure, but I think the correct verbiage or the correct terms that we're supposed to be using instead of literally is figuratively, because when we say figuratively, it's like one is an exaggeration and the other one isn't an exaggeration. And sometimes whatever. We're gonna move on. But that's what I mean when I say I need to explain myself more. Those are ins, and an out is overthinking. Maybe this whole thing that I just came up with in my head is just in my fucking head. It's not that fucking serious. Maybe no one else is thinking as deep as I am. You know what I mean? Maybe I am. I don't have any more fucking water. Maybe I really am just overthinking the whole situation. And I'm trying to get rid of these like conflicting ideas, which in another Jadenntube, I was basically talking about how you guys know how I paint the picture that like I don't have any insecurities, because I really don't. Physically, physically, I think I'm that bitch. No shade, guys. Physically, I really think I'm that bitch. I was getting a little insecure about my hair because, guys, I think my hair was thinning, like dead ass. Like my hair was thinning. I started using like these hair growth oils again because I was using it for a while, but then my hair was going back just a little too fast for my liking. And I was constantly having to go and get a haircut. And bitch, a haircut is $65, bitch. A haircut is $65. So I was like, we're not gonna use the oil anymore. It's honestly working just a little too good for me. So I was like, I'm not gonna use the oil anymore, and bitch, and I was getting a little insecure about that. But if I can't change it, why stress about it? Like, why? Honestly, why give a fuck, bitch? Like, truly, why give a fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that, but if I can't change it, why give a fuck? I'm still pretty in the face. You bitches can't clock my mug, and I promise you, if you say something about me, I'm going to say something about you back. And it's really that simple. Except I actually know how to make someone insecure. Let me not even sit up here and say that out loud. But yeah, getting rid of these conflicting thoughts, comma, underneath, bulletin board, clocking my own insecurities. Clocking my own motherfucking insecurities. Anything that I'm fucking insecure about, I need to clock myself about it. You know what I mean? You can't clock my tea before I clock my own, bitch. And that's on period. That's just on period. Um, I was having these other insecurities, and this is what I was talking about in another. Sorry, let me slow that. Wow, whoa. I think when I get passionate, or not even necessarily like passionate about something, but when I get like a little too real about something, my brain is like, this is too real. And then my mouth like slips up and like fucks up the words that are coming out, because it's like, I don't know, like obviously, like I said, I paint myself to be a bitch with no insecurities, but I think everyone has insecurities. It's just about like how you express it and how you wear it on your chest. And I don't fucking wear my insecurities on my chest, bitch. I never give a fuck. I never give a fuck. But I guess the whole point of clocking my own insecurities is just so that I can work on it. I thought my hair was thin, so I got hair oils. And it's not as bad as it was a month ago. Simple. My other insecurity is that I thought I was stupid. Genuinely, fuck, god damn it. And this is a part of it. This is a part of it. My fucking speech and how I speak and how I enunciate my words, it kind of like adds into this idea that like maybe I'm stupid because I'm not very good at speaking very coherently all the time. You know what I mean? And that's also when it goes into like blaming other things, like well, bitch, you're fucking high all the goddamn time. And, maybe I think Adderall kind of helps me speak a little bit, but, like, bitch, you're high all the time. Like, so maybe that's fucking up your speech and how you communicate with other people. But it's just like, you know, we need to reflect and we need to work on it on ourselves. If weed is a problem and I want to continue smoking weed, then I just need to work on my speech high. You know what I mean? I simply just need to be able to speak high. Maybe I should sit up a little bit because the boom mic is like all the way over here. Okay. But yeah, I have like sometimes I feel like I have a limiting vocabulary, and then also you guys know I'm an English major. So when I'm in classes and when I'm in these English classes, I'm surrounded by a lot of very I guess proficiently speaking, academically talking students. Like I just am. And sometimes it makes me feel stupid because you guys are using like really big fucking words. And do I think you're doing it on purpose? Slightly, but I'm not gonna hate on you for it. Congratulations, bitch. You studied your word of a day book and you studied it good. So I'm not gonna hate on the next bitch for knowing more words than I do. That's fucking stupid. But it does just make me like kind of, I guess, feel bad about myself and what I can actually do. And then I start kind of like, I guess, hating on myself. I honestly don't remember if I told you guys that I applied for a creative writing class. I got rejected. And a lot of the insecurities were kind of stemming from the fact that I was actually like submitting to be in a class, and I was actually kind of like, I guess, putting myself in a position that I could be rejected. You know what I mean? So obviously, I'm gonna make up reasons to why I think I was rejected from the creative writing class. I don't think my shit was like necessarily like creative enough. Based on what I know about the creative writing class, they do a lot of like creative shit in the sense of like detective work, sci-fi, mystery, cowboys versus aliens. What if this happened? What if this took place in the fucking 1930s? Shit like that. You know what I mean? My thing was, I think mine was just like a little too modern to be necessarily considered creative writing. The only reason why my thing was considered creative writing is because you were able to listen to the internal monologue of the protagonist, of the main character. So it wasn't like creative in the sense of like, you know, and then aliens came down to the sky, and there's also like talking animals, and if you drink the water you're gonna live forever. It was nothing like that. It was literally a very modern, real story. The only creative aspect of it was that you were able to listen to the internal monologue of the protagonist. And, it is what it is. I wish I got feedback on it, and I was debating on going and looking for feedback, but honestly, maybe I should just dead the issue. I'm not going to be a creative writing emphasis on my degree, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Um, I don't necessarily want to say I ever gave a fuck about that. I only liked it because I was able to say like, bitch, I'm a double emphasis. You know what I mean? But I'm not. It's fine. I'm still a double major, and it doesn't add anything to your degree. I honestly think, in my opinion, um, what is it called? The one that I'm in is called like literary thesis and some other shit, right? I think that looks and sounds better. No shade to my creative bitches, but I think that looks and sounds better than like creative writing, like in my opinion. Um, but yeah, just clocking my own tea, clocking my own insecurities, and just really trying to work on it. Um, I'm not calling myself stupid anymore. I'm not calling myself dumb for any fucking reason because that's not fair to Jaden. That's not fair to myself because I'm not fucking stupid at the end of the day. Not that the college I go to is the merit of my intelligence, but I think I need to change. I think I need to change the scale of what I consider smart and not smart. You know what I mean? Clearly, I am basing my basis of intelligence based on like vocabulary and how many words you fucking know. Bitch, any nigga can pick up a dictionary and start reading words. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean they're proficient and they know and they're very intelligent in like all masses and like all, sources of subjects or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. But yeah. Oops. I'm trying to fix my sock. Yeah, just the fear of being stupid and really the effect of going to a top college and feeling like you have like a limited vocabulary. It just makes you feel dumb. And the fact that I was in a English class or I'm still in English classes, it was really just adding on to those insecurities. But I'm over it now. I'm in my last set of English classes. And after this quarter, I'm gonna be done with them. So it doesn't fucking matter. And at the end of the day, I know I'm not fucking stupid. I just need to change my merit of what I consider intelligence. And those are my ins and outs. Wasn't that fucking amazing, guys? Wasn't that fucking phenomenal? I loved that so much. I actually think I did very well. I'm constantly going to praise myself and constantly uplift myself because, you know, I think we all need it. And I think you guys should always do that too. Always pat yourself on the back and always reward yourself. Another thing, like, and just to go ahead and end the episode off, the last thing I said on my notes was our purpose doesn't have to be greater than ourselves. I was seeing this TikTok video and it's like some people just stress, or I don't even think it was a TikTok video. I think it was like a TikTok slideshow of like this little guy trying to figure out like, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Like he's walking around the earth trying to figure out like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then he just looks up and he's like, oh, it's like a really nice day outside. And you know, our purpose can simply be like a source of happiness for like other people. And I don't want that to sound like you're put on this earth just to entertain others, but you know, if that is your purpose, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like the purpose for Kim Kardashian was clearly to fucking entertain others and give them a idea of a life that they can have that they will, unfortunately, a lot of them will never obtain. But you know, our purpose doesn't have to be like super big and so much bigger than ourselves. You know what I mean? If this bitch's purpose is to be a manager at McDonald's and flip burgers for a living and give me my McDouble, then that is their purpose. And that is literally okay. Our purpose doesn't need to be like super big and broad. It doesn't even have to like really be anything. Like the purpose can just be like just living. Like there doesn't even really need to be a purpose. This lady in the office literally just said as I was picking up the podcasting equipment, like, may we be bored one day. May we find the peace to be bored. And I love that so much. Like, may we all be able to just sit around and do nothing. You know? AI taking over the earth. And just super, super, super quick side note about the whole ChatGPT thing ruining the planet and, you know, causing harm to the environment by taking up so much energy and so much resource. I agree, and I don't think we should be using the whole thing with ChatGPT. Yes, let's use it mindfully. Will I ever stop using ChatGPT? I'm a college student. Unfortunately, baby, I can't. I literally fucking cannot. I can't stop using ChatGPT. But we can stop using the fucking AI filters on TikTok and on fucking CapCut. That's what we can do. You know what I mean? I think that would make a lot more sense to advocate for than to advocate stripping ChatGPT away, because a lot of us are using it for like a lot of like real resourceful shit. No shade. But yeah, nothing is ever that fucking serious. Everything is okay. We don't need a purpose on this planet. Honestly, like one day I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna email the people about the podcast. It was literally just like a one day. Like it wasn't like, I don't want to say it wasn't something leading up to it, but there were thoughts prior to it. But then it was just like one day I just did it. Do you know what I mean? So I think my purpose on this planet is that's what it was. The silence. My purpose is silence. My goal in life is to be on Big Brother, obviously, and I'm going to win Big Brother, and I'm going to dominate. And then after that, you're just going to wait and see. It's going to be a lot of fun, and just, you know, release the pressure of life. It's not that serious. It's not that real. Nothing is ever that deep, and little things can make you happy. You know what I mean? Little things can make you happy. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode there. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had an amazing fucking new year. I had an amazing year. Very eventful. I'm not gonna talk about I don't have a roster anymore. I told you guys I don't have a roster anymore. But if you guys want a quick little I don't have a roster anymore. Period, point blank. Am I talking to niggas? Bitch, come on. A bitch says she hit my nigga. I'm like, which one? I keep a couple on my roster. Never just one. But last thing before I go, media of the week. Baddies Midwest. Baddies Midwest is pretty, I don't want to say pretty good this week. It was a lot of fights, pretty eventful. All I really want to say is Jazz didn't deserve that fucking chain, and Scotty giving Jazz the chain because she's a girl's girl doesn't make any fucking sense.
Just now, you're a girl's girl. I am a girl's girl. I fuck with that, so I'm gonna give you the chain.
No, the fuck, Scotty.
No, the fuck, you not.
Just because you're a girl, you don't have to be a girl's girl, guys. You do not have to be a girl's girls. Women do not have to support women. You know, people can support people. People can support people. Good people can support other good people. But we don't need to support people just because they fall into our demographic. You know what I mean? I don't support all black-owned businesses. You know what I mean? I don't advocate for that. And it is what it is. I'm not going to get into details about why. But it's simply because I feel like the black community doesn't fuck with the gay community. And it's that simple, you know? I guess it was really that easy. I don't think the black community fucks with the gay community. So I'm not really like a public advocate for the black community. And yeah, that's really it. You see how I have to slip in like little shit in there that's gonna make me like, Anything that I think a bitch can bark back on, I have second thoughts about. But who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? If you have an opinion, speak it. It's that simple. Let a bitch know something. But yeah. Last thing about media of the week, Jazz did not deserve that fucking chain. Scotty gave her a chain saying that Jazz was being a girl's girl because Jazz wanted to give her fucking baddie's chain to Pretty P. And basically Scotty was like, oh, you're so giving, blah, blah, blah. Scotty, why are we acting like you're not fucking someone's nigga right now? Like, my whole thing, Scotty, you're publicly, and everyone knows that you're fucking lemon pepper. Everyone knows that you're fucking the CEO of Zeus. And mind you guys, the CEO of Zeus, he has a wife. He has a whole wife. And they're like public together. Like, they used to show up to like red carpet events together. Like, they're a married couple. And she was fucking him. Am I going to sit up here and down her for that? No. She's not the one married. He is. Fuck him. Fuck the nigga. I'm not going to sit up here and say fuck Scotty for that. But I'm also not going to sit up here and like be like, oh, Scotty, she's just a girl's girl. Oh, she's so giving. She's so kind. No, you're fucking someone's nigga. Like, don't sit up here and say you're girls and then not do like girl shit. And I think girl shit is like not fucking other women's nigga, regardless of what the situation is. You know, they're publicly together. You know, if you want to be with me, break up with the bitch. You know, but they are married. But I'm not trying to give her like any grace or anything. The only grace I'm giving Scotty in terms of her fucking someone's nigga is that she's not married and she has no loyalty to Tanisha or Janisha. But when it comes to you then turning around and saying like you're such a girl's girl, you're not a girl's girl. You're fucking other girls' niggas. So that's the one thing I didn't like about this week's episode. I think Big Lex deserved that episode. I love fucking Summer. Summer is my bitch. Summer none other. Bitch still pretty on my mama, bitch.
It's cool.
They still what? Pretty.
I love Summer. Ivory, put that bitch in the cage. She's a fucking dog. Diamond, love Diamond. Natalie, I always have like a soft spot for Natalie because Natalie is like really fucking funny. No shade, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Natalie is fucking hilarious. Natalie, Jayla, she's not doing anything. There's another bitch up there who's not doing nothing. Taseki need to go the fuck home. Taseki's literally not doing shit. Like, she had that one storyline in the beginning of the... Oh, sorry. I don't give a fuck anymore about any of that because the rest of the bitches are fucking boring. I am going to say, I think this is the only episode I'm probably going to be posting on my fucking TikTok. And it's 44 minutes long, so I'm probably just going to, like, cut certain parts in. And luckily, I didn't fucking talk about any of the niggas up there because the main reason why I'm not posting any of my shit on TikTok is because a lot of the niggas that I talk to who are on the roster, who I've talked about in past episodes, they're from fucking TikTok. So I think I'm gonna post this on my TikTok before TikTok gets banned. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, guys. You know, it was all shits and giggles, but this shit is down. This shit is done in about 12 days. Yeah, I was right. This shit is about done, gone, Benito, in about 12 days, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So, you know, I'm gonna plug my shit real quick. I'm gonna plug my shit. Before TikTok gets taken down, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see it by now, but my TikTok was always moaning my own name. I love my supporters who followed me on TikTok so much. I love you guys like literally to death. All my moods, all my mutuals. I mean, I will die for you bitches. On my soul, okay, bitch? I will literally die for you hoes. Like, I love you guys down bad. I hope we stay in touch, and I hope we can follow each other on other, you know, social platforms and really keep in touch with each other, whether that's just like liking each other's photos or just like commenting on each other. Fuck, goddamn! Whether that's just liking each other's stuff on Instagram or just commenting on each other's post. I always appreciated the support, and I love you guys. I wish you guys the absolute best. I used to have mutuals on my other page. I jerk off to myself. And when I lost my mutuals up there, it was really like a stab in the heart. Like, it was really, really, really a heartbreak. Fuck the page. I lost my mutuals, and that is what really hurt me. So I hope I don't lose my mutuals from TikTok this time. And yeah, I always appreciated all the love and support from the followers. If you ever gave me hate, bitch, you can get the same thing that fucking parking officer got, bitch. On my soul, and I'm not doing Crips, bitch. That's the big C for cancer, ho. But yeah, I love you all so much. You guys can always follow me on Instagram at 222jaden. Kisses on both cheeks. Stay up. Stay blessed. I don't even like saying stay blessed because I'm not fucking Christian. Stay up. Stay mindful. I love you guys so much. Kisses on both cheeks. Okay, bye. See you guys soon.